Today we're taking a look at the new 2026 Alaskan Pro from Bear Archery. Welcome back to Mike's Archery, and here we are again taking a look at that new 2026 lineup. Seems like yesterday we were doing 2025s, but here we are with a whole new lineup in October. So as we take a look at this new Alaskan Pro from Bear Archery, this is the bow I think that everybody is going to want to look at. From a value standpoint, it is packed full. Let's start with the basic specs on this bow, with the speed coming in at 339 feet per second with a 33-inch axle to axle. Now that gives it an overall cam to cam length of 38 1/8. A nice longer bow. If you're that guy that likes a little longer bow, this is where it's going to be at, and you're not sacrificing any speed with it. Now as we look at the brace height, it's got 6 1/4 brace height with 2 3/4 inch reflex on that riser. Now they've stopped advertising weights on these bows, so pulling it out of the box with everything on it, and this is a package bow, so with the RTH package of accessories on it, this is at 5.6 pounds, so very lightweight in comparison to most even flagship bows out there. It's going to be lighter because when you strip all the accessories and dampeners off of it, we got it down to 4.6 pounds. So if you're looking for a nice lightweight setup with all the features, the Alaskan Pro may be where you want to look. Now as far as the draw length option on this bow, it is going to go from the low end at 25.5 inches all the way out to 30.5. So they're giving you that extra ½ inch for you long draw guys to possibly get into this bow. That 33-inch axle to axle helped get you that extra ½ inch. Now as far as the weight combinations on this bow, as usual, Bear has that 15-pound draw range, so you can get this bow as a 45 to 60 or on the high end at 55 to 70. Now with this new EKO 2 cam, they did away with that 90% let off. You're going to be able to adjust this bow either at 80% or 85% let off, which frankly for most any setting, whether hunting or 3D, whatever you want to use it for, is the right spot to be. That 90% just is a little too much. Most of the time you get too relaxed. So great job changing that up on this new cam. Now as we look at this new EKO 2.0 cam, it is a new completely redesigned cam from what they had in the past, and we're liking everything that we see on this. So everything is laser engraved. It's very obvious on the cam if you want to set the draw length at 28.5, 29. There's clear marks, clear numbers that state those draw lengths on the cam. Everything's on one side with the screws and modules, so it's just really simple to set up. Adjust that let off with the draw stop peg, flipping it one direction or the other. It's just really clean and clear as compared to what the original EKO cam was. You really had to break out a manual to figure out where you wanted to put that draw length in combination with let off. It was a little more complicated, but the way they have cleaned this cam up is really nice and makes it nice not only for us here at the shop, but also you at home if you need to make any adjustments. Now from there, the Alaskan Pro is packed full of integrated features. Now they have kept the integrated rest feature with a new integrated whisker biscuit that fits on there if you're doing the RTH package, and then they've kept a pick rail mount up on the front for any pick rail sight you might want to use, machined right into that riser. You've got the integrated pull-up rope from the top as well to get your bow up into the tree stand. And then you've got this new rubberized shelf in here as well, which is nice. It's just built right into the shelf to keep you from banging your arrow in those critical moments in the tree stand. It's going to keep everything nice and quiet. Even if you felt around it, you've got that extra protection there. It also comes with a complete vibration dampening from the limbs to the riser, your string stop, all that, making it a great feeling shot, keeping the noise level low on this hunting bow. So if you're looking at this as a bow only, which you can get it as a bow only, then you've got some color options there in olive and stone for your solid colors, and then mossy oak bottomland, and then this new Emerge 2.0 Earthy color, which frankly, if you want something a little different, we're real pleased with how that Earthy color came out on all these new Bear bows. It looks fantastic, and it's a little different than what you see on the market. Makes you stand out. You don't have the same bow as everybody else around. Now, if you're looking at it as a package setup, this is going to be available as a standard RTH package from Bear, and it's going to come with a 4-pin pick-mounted sight up front, so an integrated pick-mount sight. You're going to have the new IMS whisker biscuit on there, so an integrated whisker biscuit. And if you've looked at this new one, it's sleek, it's clean, it's back to a round shape. We like what they have done with this new whisker biscuit. You're going to get your standard 5-arrow quiver, of course your stabilizer and sling, and peep and loop. So out of the box, a little adjustment, a little bit of tuning, and you are ready to hit the woods with the RTH package on this Alaskan Pro. Now, where this bow really shines is the price point. So if you're looking for all the top features, all the fantastic things that Bear has put into this bow, and wanting to keep it in a budget, you can pick this bow up as a bow only for $659, outfit it however you want with whatever accessories you might have or want to put on it. From there, if you want to do the RTH package, this thing is available at $759 in an RTH package as you see it here from the factory. So with all these tuning features, all this setup integrated, just a fantastic looking and feeling bow at $759 out the door with all the accessories, I don't think you can beat the value that Bear has packed into an Alaskan Pro. Speed, shootability, it's got it all, and the price point is absolutely right from this thing. Now from here, we're going to step back to the lane. We're going to shoot this over the chronograph, give you a breakdown of what it gets for speeds as well as noise rating, and as usual, we'll be shooting these bows at 29-inch draw, 85% let off, and 70 pounds. So we've stepped back here to the lane, and we have got the new Alaskan Pro. We're going to put this bow through its paces, shoot it over the chronograph, give you some speeds from that 350 grain out to 500 grain. As usual, we're going to be shooting this bow at 70 pounds, 85% let off, and 29-inch draw length. So let's grab that first arrow. We'll start with that 350 grain weight and see what kind of numbers this Alaskan Pro is putting up. All right, with a 350 grain arrow, we are coming in at 328 feet per second. So if you factor that in, it's only rated at 339. You add that extra inch of draw length, you're pretty much really close to spot on of what they're advertising for speeds. So now let's throw that 400 grain arrow in there, see what we get at 400 grains. All right, 400 grains, we've got 312 feet per second. So still holding pretty decent speeds as we go up in weight here. With a 450 grain arrow. We have got 293, and then last but not least, that 500 grain arrow. If you're really wanting to build a little heavier arrow than the average guy, I think you're still going to be pleased with the performance you get out of this bow. So at 500 grains, we have got 278. So still bumping almost 280 with a 500 grain arrow. So this bow is getting some great speeds out of that new redesigned EKO cam. We're real pleased with the value that this bow is packing. So if you're looking for a great bow, this Alaskan Pro is definitely one I think you're going to want to look at if you don't want to break the bank. Now, as far as a noise rating on this bow, we've got it coming in at 94.3 decibels, which for a hunting bow, pretty quiet overall. Now, it's got that bear paw grip on it, which they've had for a few years now. Fantastic feeling grip. We loved that the minute it came out. So overall, the grip feel of this bow is great. Draw cycle, it's a little stiff. It drops into the back end. You know, it's not as smooth as maybe some of your top end bows, but it's plenty smooth enough. The drop off in the back, you probably see it when I come to full draw. It drops in there, but it's nice and rock solid on the back wall. Once you get there, you can shoot this bow in any situation. It's just got a great feel to it overall, especially at this price point. The aftershot on it, the hand shock, very minimal. So again, I mean, what you're looking at on this bow, the value that they packed into it, all the integrated features, new upgraded cams, and then at that price point of $759 in a package, I don't think you can beat the Alaskan Pro. Probably going to be, depending on what the rest of the market does, I can't imagine anybody having a better value bow on the market for 2026. So if you are looking to grab one of the new Alaskan Pros from Bear Archery, be sure to give us a call here at Mike's Archery. Certainly stop in the shop so you can shoot it for yourself. And if nothing else, jump online on the website. We will get this thing shipped right out to you. You'll have it in just a couple of days.